Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and this needs to be done. I need gravity here. I hope that I have enough materials for that. The nanites will hopefully, or the nanobots will hopefully do something about this. Okay, we need to address the solar panels today and maybe start digging out a bit more here. I'm preparing for the big break tomorrow. Oopsie. The big break tomorrow because it is update day and it seems that there will be the next major update. So it could be that the whole system will break. Some 19 something Dan, I believe, was made a PSA in my comments. I saw that before. I'm trying to keep up to date with the latest news, and yeah, there's basically the announcement by Rexar on the forums that everything will break. So the mod API will break, basically. Not all the mods, but some of the mods seem to be endangered, and it seems that should we change that grind before weld? Yes, let us do it that way then, because then I can, otherwise it is stuck with the gravity components there. Do I not have them? What am I missing? What am I missing? I should have all that. Although it could be that it is, yeah, it is the whole thing with the refinery again. Let me get some gold, and then I think I will empty that out and just set it to auto so that it can just do its work, and hopefully Tim will control the whole system. So I don't know if the scripts that I'm using are breaking, because there's this again, solid planet. So because there are changes in the mod API and there are changes in the scripts. I don't know, in the script language or what you can do. The whole system seemed to be prone to breaking, and I'm just saying that again. Don't know what happens tomorrow if all the mods are gone. If I don't have the most crazy mods at the moment, so that's a good thing, and I will not turn on, like a lot of people said they want to see, turn on the pirate script again. It's a script that the spawn in a lot more enemies and all that stuff seem to be pretty complicated mods, so I assume not mods. It's not a script, it's a mod. So maybe these are more prone to breaking. I'm not absolutely sure, so that I will stay away from that for now. But I heard you that this is a thing that at least two of you want to see. I think it's a good idea to give a bit more challenge to the whole thing. And I might test if I can set them up both, the exploration mod and this one. That would be the best, because the exploration mod, I like it for having stuff like the debris fields and all that stuff around. And so it would be nice to have that. Good, let us see. Production. I still need these. Come on, Tim. Let me build that, please. No, please, Tim. Yes, good thing. I want gravity here. I need a way to... Good. I need a way to walk around, because now I want to work on these rocks, and then I want to bring a roof on this thing. And for that, I want to be able to, dig out that stuff and have a flat surface to walk on. Oh, we should also do this. Let me go and get the conveyors again. I will need cargo containers. So the last time I talked so nicely about being able to set up a lot of timers and a lot of programmable blocks on the breadboards. Oh, I have the mouse pointer. I can just point towards it. And that will change too. The whole system seems to change, where this will go anyways in a bit, but I want to be able to pull out oxygen and hydrogen out of the system too. The whole system seemed to change, mainly because the programmable blocks will be able to run scripts on their own. For my part, I like that change. It seems, as Rexer describes it, that there were some... it even is better for the performance, and that's always good to hear. Having good performance in this game, it's so... it's now that my PC is as strong as it is, having no major performance issues, basically I could forget about that, but I will not. Performance is the main problem that this game has still for everything, for multiplayer, for single player, and all these things. And so hearing that something like that will change, I don't know how major the performance issue with the programmable blocks really can be, or the programmable blocks running on timers can be, but everything is good to have. Oh, sorry guys for the flickering. This is not good for the epileptic people under us. So sorry, don't look too much towards it, I would say. Height for the new decks. I think I will go with 3 blocks. Or let us figure that out. We will lay the refineries on their sides here, and that the same we will do with the assemblers. I had that, I think, on the Empress, that the decks were 3 blocks high, and I kind of like the idea. The decks were even higher. I think the decks were 4 blocks high or so. Let me figure that out. You go, and then take these small debris that fly around. They always prevent me from immediately putting things there. 3 blocks. If I use 3 blocks, I have space for the... I will use 4 blocks. It might be a bit high, but then I have the space to put in 3 block high machines like reactors or cargo containers, and I can still lay conveyors on top of them, and that will be my... yes, that will be the build height for all the decks. And also I think that's the height for the hangar doors. Or hangar doors are 3 blocks. Yes, and so if I lay them in, we have 2 and then 4. Okay, that's what we will do. 4 blocks, and we could even stand up the refineries, but I think I will just lay them down and work with them that way. Good. Neighbors are loud at the moment. I hope you don't pick them up. I haven't decided really on a form factor, but that's what we are doing here right now. Just laying out the height of the whole deck here, and then I want to decide how I set that in. Good. That and this. Let me dig in a bit more, and I will elongate the deck a bit more and form a platform so that I then can start to make changes with another refinery, maybe more assemblers, and then remove these ones here. Last time I decided that I wanted to set up some oxygen farms, and I prepared that now in the meantime, because I lack I lack ice in the area here. I will have to get more. I still have enough, but if I can save up ice so that I don't need to use it for oxygen, I'm always happy. So this is good to have, I would say. Hope I have enough materials for this all. I had to grab some more iron. It's crazy how fast iron goes through for just building some of these blocks here. This is all just connected up pretty not not nice at the moment. It's I'm just connecting up what needs connecting up. But you can see that I want to basically bring this thing down into the asteroid more and more. If we really want to build ships inside the asteroid, I need a good way to basically set up a line of nanobot systems. We always have to think about that the nanobots have a pretty low range compared to the nanites. So I decided that I want to set up basically so I want to set it up on a long line. So have a nanobot system somewhere here in the beginning, basically somewhere up here, and have a conveyor line run along this side here. And then whenever I need a nanobot system, I will just put one into the line, basically. That makes it possible so that I should have a good coverage even in this thing here. And if the 75 meters are not enough, I will put something similar on the other side, so that we basically, I don't know if a lot of you remember that the first trailer for Star Trek Discovery, I think, had something similar, where the ship came out of an asteroid and had basically a shipyard in an asteroid or something like that. And I think something similar to that would be very, very neat. Good. Also, we need to set up some gun emplacements in the front here, so that if something attacks us here, we can easily defend ourselves. That's why I basically want to wrap something around the whole opening here. I will have to see how that works out. Let me continue a bit more work until we can start to set up another refinery and maybe upgrade that so that I can remove this one over time. I should also move the antenna already. I think that's a good idea to just put this over here. Should I do that by hand? Let the nanites do it. And then this one will be removed. See, yes. That works out. I need to, there's a, yeah, here, that's good. You can switch through the colors just with 2 buttons, and now that makes my life easier. And I totally on purpose have set it up that way that if I go back, I immediately reach the needed color. That's done totally on purpose. Completely. Nobody can prove that I didn't do that. So, okay, I will continue to work a bit more, make a bit more of a platform. By the way, this completely reminds me of my first world, digging out an asteroid with hand tools. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's when it comes to my series, that's old school. Most of you will hate it because it takes so much time, but I absolutely love it. Just digging in, removing what I don't need, and all that stuff. Basically my first asteroid station I built in a similar fashion. Good, I will do some more work. I have this refinery here now, and the good thing, or the thing I was looking out for, is how can I space this? It has connections up here. So if I bring the conveyor system towards the ceiling of the whole shebang here, I could basically set up a conveyor on top of it, then connect it up this way. And where could I connect it in for now? Let us go over here and have a connection from this conveyor here. That will just change in a bit. It's just for now that way. But then this is connected up and I can remove this again. I always have to think about the space I have down here. I want to be able to walk basically through the machines. So that is established that way. I can remove this one now. And what I want to do is upgrade it. I think having the modules here, I really have to say that I don't really much care for power efficiency at the moment. So I would like to go with yield and speed and just do half and half. Or is that not a good idea? Yeah, I know that the power ramps up, but I have the generator that I have right now is not completely overcharged. How to say? At the moment it produces 1 megawatt and it can do, yes, see, it produces 1.6. If I remove this refinery it will go lower, and so maybe I can just go with that. Speed would be nice just because I want to bring all the things home as fast as possible, and having a speed module here will definitely save me. And the yield, always good. More stuff for the same amount of ores. Okay, now I need a connection over here. How can I do that? I will just use the no, I'll just use the this and this. I will just use the built-in repair system as the thing for the connection. Remove this. Hopefully I still have enough materials in there so that the built-in repair system can just take this, but the connection should still be established. So let me finish this so everything is back in order. Okay. And then I can remove the refinery and move the built-in repair system to a much better space somewhere up here. Then it has reach over the whole station, still reach over the whole station, but it is in its final position basically. So this, oh yeah, the cockpit. We don't need it anymore because we have our medical station down here, and I will have to use it right now. Good. Then remove the refinery. Maybe I should turn it off before I do that and move all the materials that are in there. I should move them out. Toggle block off. refinery, and now we just put this stuff over here. Good, 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 good. 4, use the button. Use the button, yes. See? Use the button again. Now this should get removed. And I can just now work on this whole thing and move this more in, put another refinery in to have 2. Maybe then I decide also if I have enough space to put a big reactor somewhere in here, and I will use lines on the ceiling with conveyors to connect all the machines up. The fine thing here is that the refineries have connections on the bottom. Let us remove this. Come on. No. And this one. And stick a conveyor block in here. So if we ever need a connection, we can have that. And now we can just close that up again. It could be that we need to go a level deeper or something like that, dig that out there too. We will have to somewhere store the cargo pods, the cargo containers. That will be a thing. And yeah, we have to basically decide where to put all that stuff. The cargo containers, for now, I think I can just leave them here. Did I set this one up as an ore container? I think I didn't, so maybe I should do that and just go for ore. Yes. Good thing. Okay, that works out. So I hope you can now understand how I want to set that up. I haven't figured out how I want to basically have this end cap here, but I might move some of that stuff and then decide on my own for that. But now I can continue working on this without you being present, and I don't have to yeah, I can work on this now and I don't have to explain anymore. That's a thing. Yeah, I want to carve that out a bit more, at least up to somewhere here, so that I have enough space for refineries, and I will find a good place for containers too, I'm sure. Good. But people, I think that's all for today. Hope you liked the episode. If you did, then please leave a like on it, leave a comment, take a look at the description with all the necessary information, Twitter, Patreon, all that stuff. And I would say I hope to see you in the next episode after the big mayor update. And then I hope it's the update, otherwise it's the whole thing. It looks like there is a big update tomorrow, and I hope on Friday we can take a look at all the new stuff, and it hopefully doesn't break our world here. Good people, thanks again for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. See you guys.